Imagine walking alone on a deserted road, the only sound being the creaking of trees and the distant hum of a car, when suddenly, you stumble upon a body. This was the grim reality for a passerby in Lake County, who unwittingly became the first witness to a crime that would haunt the community for years to come. You find yourself standing at the edge of a dense forest, the trees towering above you like sentinels. The air is heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. It's a chill that seeps into your bones, a feeling that something is off. This is where it all started, the discovery of a body that would set off a chain of events, leading investigators down a rabbit hole of clues and dead ends. The victim, a young woman, lay lifeless, her body a testament to the brutality of the crime. As you look around, you notice the silence, the only sound being the rustling of leaves and the distant call of a bird. It's as if nature itself is trying to wash away the evil that has been committed here. As you walk through the forest, the trees seem to close in around you, casting long, ominous shadows on the ground. The sound of leaves crunching beneath your feet is the only noise that breaks the silence. You're following in the footsteps of the investigators, who carefully combed the area, searching for any sign of evidence. The body was found in a clearing, surrounded by a thicket of bushes. It was as if the killer had deliberately chosen this spot, hoping to conceal their crime. But as you look closer, you notice something strange, a piece of fabric caught in a bush, a thread of clothing that doesn't belong to the victim. This small discovery would become a crucial piece of evidence, leading investigators on a wild goose chase to uncover the identity of the killer. You're sitting in a dimly lit room, surrounded by the dull hum of computers and the murmur of hushed conversations. This is the nerve center of the investigation, where detectives and forensic experts are working tirelessly to piece together the evidence. The fabric caught in the bush has led them to a suspect, a man with a history of violent behavior. But as they dig deeper, they realize that nothing is as it seems. The suspect has an alibi, and the evidence against him is circumstantial at best. You're following the investigators as they interview witnesses, scouring the area for any sign of physical evidence. The smell of coffee and stale air fills your nostrils, and the sound of fingers typing away on keyboards creates a sense of urgency. Will they be able to crack the case, or will the killer remain one step ahead? You're standing in a crowded courtroom, the air thick with tension. The suspect is sitting in the defendant's chair, his eyes fixed on the floor. The prosecutor is presenting the case against him, but just as it seems like the verdict is a foregone conclusion, a surprise witness comes forward. This new evidence threatens to upend the entire case, raising more questions than answers. You're on the edge of your seat, wondering what will happen next. The sound of the judge's gavel echoes through the room, and the smell of old wood and dust fills your nostrils. Will justice be served, or will the truth remain elusive? You're walking through a quiet neighborhood, the sun casting long shadows on the ground. The houses seem to loom over you, their windows like empty eyes staring back. This is where the victim lived, where her family and friends are still trying to come to terms with their loss. The sound of children playing in the distance creates a sense of normalcy, but it's a stark contrast to the tragedy that has unfolded. You're following the investigators as they inform the family of the latest developments, watching as they struggle to process the news. The smell of fresh-cut grass and blooming flowers fills your nostrils, but it's a bitter reminder of the life that was lost. How do you move on from a tragedy like this, and what does justice really mean in a case like this? You're sitting in a quiet room, surrounded by the silence of the night. The only sound is the ticking of a clock, a reminder that time is passing, but the truth remains elusive. The case is still ongoing, with new evidence emerging all the time. The suspect is still in custody, but the question remains: is he truly guilty, or is he just a scapegoat for a more sinister crime? You're left wondering what really happened that fateful night, and whether justice will ever be served. The smell of old books and dust fills your nostrils, and the sound of the clock ticking away creates a sense of urgency. Will the truth ever be revealed, or will it remain a mystery forever? The investigation continues, but one thing is certain: the truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered. As you finish watching this video, you're left with more questions than answers. The case is still ongoing, and the truth remains elusive. But one thing is certain: justice will be served, no matter how long it takes. If you have any theories or thoughts on the case, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime content, and join us next time as we delve into another chilling case. The darkness is out there, waiting to be uncovered. Will you be brave enough to face it?